in a family that specialized in brute force.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the champion from Polynesia Islands, weighing 550 pounds, Yokozuna!
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down. Listen to this.
What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion.
His opponent coming down the aisle with his manager, the mouth of the...
Lots of competitors in the back dream for...
Michael Cole alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and wipe Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been to battle with Bret Hart to win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion.
Hulk Hogan, a five-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
The Hulkster spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE Champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
And a suplex. High level of offense on display from Yokozuna.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster's rocked. Big elbow. We know the sold-out crowd here in Dayton is firmly behind the Hulkster. Hogan is relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from all of them.
But Yokozuna is completely focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hogan since the bell rang. He is ready, believe me.
Still so much more action to come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later, but before then, there will be an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers on opposite sides.
You want to talk about unfinished business from WrestleMania? Those two teams went to war back in Vegas, and I expect even more hard hits here tonight. Yokozuna engaging in warfare with the Hulkster. The Giant knows this may be his last chance at the WWE Championship.
Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title match.
Indeed, there will be no rematch for Bret, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered on Yokozuna's behalf. Instead, he was given an automatic entry into tonight's King of the Ring tournament.
The Hitman has certainly capitalized on that opportunity, already defeating Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect tonight. Now, can he finish the job in the main event and win the King of the Ring? Uh-oh.
Oh, tossed hard into the ring post.
Slam down. This is an event of international magnitude. Byron, photographers from around the world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of pressure on the former champion. There is no way Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna can return to Japan and lose face.
And the Hulkster may have some self-imposed pressure. He not only wants to win, he stated that he wants to pick up the 550-pound Yokozuna and slam the Giant's carcass through the ring.
Targeting the chest, very effective.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
To the outside.
Go big or go home, folks. Moves like that are how you become a champion.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Reaching the end of the official's count. Come on. Let's not empty.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
Looks like it's going to take much more here.
Elbow drop with authority.
The Hulkster picking his spots and targeting Yokozuna. Exactly what he planned to do to wear down the big man.
Oh, what a right hook.
Ooh, bad-handed.
That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him.
Transition, shoulders are down. Oh, the champ narrowly kicks out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Oh, my goodness. Yoko says this one's over.
We might see a new champion crown.
Somehow he kicked out.
This is complete insanity.
Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
And Yokozuna is just stunned. How in the world can someone get a shoulder up when a 600-pound man is on top of you? Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan.
Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting this match. I love it.
Heading to the top rope here.
To the top. Whoa, look out.
Going down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
And now thrown back into the ring. Yoko says this one's over. Standing bonsai drop.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. And Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan. And every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new
Our next chat.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents at a combined...
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight. Launched into the air and hung across the top rope. Beautiful.
Uh-oh, headbutt. Nothing fancy there. WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Oddsmakers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
And now propped up in the corner. Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle.
Doing whatever it takes to win, and we're about to see it. What a superplex!
Fatu is just having his way.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victories. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Now down into the cover. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Got to change something up with the pin technique. Nothing fancy there.
The Head Shrinkers accompanied to ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko. He beats the count. Barely.
Can he do it? And the referee stops the count before 2.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE. But they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. From the top. Elbow drop. Good lord.
Going for the cover here.
Not so fast. Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight, could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold.
Here's the cover. Does he have it? And only gets a 1 count.
Wow, I thought this was over.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Playing him on the top rope.
You know what they say, gentlemen?
What do they say, Corey?
What goes up must come crashing down.
Superplex from the top. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Oh, cover, cover. This could be it. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
Saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Oh, what a quick answer. What an overhead chop. Rick is losing grip of this match now.
The Head Shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the Head Shrinkers.
Excellent opportunity for Steiner to shift the momentum.
That might be what gets Steiner out of jeopardy.
That puts a stop to Steiner.
Right across the larynx.
Sent into the corner. Tag bait, double team. Gonna send their opponent across the ring into the ropes, and
here it comes. Big time impact.
Oh! Sama with the shoulders down. This could be it. Wards off the pin at 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Grabbing a hold of the wrist here. Hey, that's a creative way to use your head.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Now position out of the top rope. Position at top rope, heading up there. This is not going to be good.
Could be catastrophic.
Suplex. Samu setting himself up top.
From the top.
Whoa, what a landing. From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
And he gets set back into the ring. Oh, well scouted by Steiner.
Samu avoids that one.
Clothesline. So effective. Samu dishing it out now.
Steiner's being kept in check.
The roundhouse kick. Oh, ouch. Ooh. He's got him down. Here we go. And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the...
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Looking at the champion, I guarantee there is no doubt in their mind as to who is leaving this.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament. Not quite there yet.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
Is he going to do it? Oh, attacking the shoulder. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
He's headed up high.
Launching
Through the air. And connects.
the airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Is he going to do it? Oh, a shoulder breaker. Maivia dishing it out now.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Oh, look at the scope slam. Oh, the elbow connects. And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. We talk about second.
The challenger is going for it. New champ, no!
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
And an elbow. Hunter is getting dominated.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
Oh, God. Oh, and a stomp. Oh, my! Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever...
The champ is going.
The pin for the championship. The champion into the pin. The challenger gets a shoulder up.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Maivia dishing it out now.
Hunter might be in panic soon.
Boom! Read that one.
Scoop slam, making it look easy.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well, the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia. Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
Closed fist connects. Hunter on the receiving end. What a shot! Oh, he had that scouted.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, right across the top rope.
And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most cerebral Intercontinental Champion we've had.
Cerebral, I like that description for Helmsley.
Oof. 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 As was set up in the corner of the ring.
Ripped off the ropes, shoulder first. Up and down, and shoulder.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
A new champion! He did it!
What?
Rocky did it!
What?
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
Congratulations to Rocky Maivia on his first ever title win. Rocky can proudly raise that Intercontinental title, knowing he bested the formidable Hunter Hearst.
In a family of elite combat athletes.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Sun.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them.
Measured up nicely.
Fist drop! George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the Animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, Well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye. Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker.
Textbook scoop slam.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in...
Blast off!
Blow after blow, he's on continuous assault.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye. Oh, come on. Why would you stoop that low?
Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road. Scoop slam sets things up.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble fighting.
This could do it. Immediately powers out.
He could make much of that pin attempt.
And he turned it around. Oh, no. Foul. What a counter.
Launching.
Off the mark.
Maivia able to evade.
Back suplex.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Maivia is reaching that other level.
George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
We've seen that Steel isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole.
Into the pin. Could be over for Maivia. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission. Able to punch his way out. He got out of dodge just in time.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
What's Maivia got here?
Backbreaker. Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up?
2. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief.
She's not like most girls.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving Titan. Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morgan, which is... And it's all come down to this. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got it.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring. Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career.
Wait for it. Boom! Alabama slam.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that. Hoisted high above her head.
Gorilla press slam. Each woman here is on a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Misses the target.
Oh, man, check out this power.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves. Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She's certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring.
Up top, look at the power here. Incredible. Military press slam. And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the irresistible force likes. Put in the corner now.
On the top rope now.
What is Nia Jax thinking?
Thinking about a victory at any cost.
Oh my goodness!
Samoa drop! And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here. Uh-oh! Effective dodge there.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
She turns it around with the reversal. Boom, one step ahead there.
Jax with great wherewithal. The face has been planted.
Jax is showcasing her power right here.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
This could be over right here.
Is it enough to put Lyra away?
2 count. And she got it. Nia Jax is Queen of the Ring.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
That was incredible.
Nia Jax is the queen of the ring. Quite an emotional moment for Jax, who returned to WWE just 8 months ago.
Jax was away from WWE for quite some time. She did some serious soul searching, but she found herself. She found her footing, and now Nia Jax.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is in...
Is he here?
Well, there's the rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the... Looking to catch him off guard.
Rikishi with an easy kick out there.
Not even close.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you, about the most legitimate motive in this story, from the top.
Crash and burn.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Choke slam!
Landed.
Guys, they're coming dangerously close here. And Rikishi putting a little you-know-what on it right here.
Spinebuster!
Big slam.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Every single bone in your body has to be aching after that. You essentially just fell off a cliff.
What's he hoping to find down there? Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Clothesline! What impact! Fast thinking saved him there.
Jawbreaker! Call it dead. And he has an answer for Rikishi. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi in his family.
Look for him to compromise you, and right into the pin.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Stone Cold with knees right to the midsection, and just trash-talking his opponent. And talking trash as well. Just going all out with every blow. Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring. Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi. Leaving nothing to chance here with a baseball bat in hand.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who's no remorse and feels just as frustrated to the pen. He gets an emphatic kick out.
Anyone who thought this would be over quick has another thing coming.
Choke slam!
The rattlesnake's being picked apart. Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble. Get that with everything and following it with the pin.
Barely kicks out.
He just won't give up.
family with every ounce of damage he delivers to Stone Cold. Fez press.
Looking to put this one away here. Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
I'm having a hard time.
Austin with Stone! Stone Cold with a stunner!
Nobody recovered when Austin hits that.
The rattlesnake fights again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match, and
What was that? He had him exactly where he wanted him.
clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
A baseball bat? With a weapon like that in play, this is not going to be good.
Bludgeoning them with that bat.
God, that hurt.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, what's going through Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold?
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to. Left an opening and got a kick to the face.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Rikishi went onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Leg drop across the throat.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
Caught that and reversed it. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him. Looking for the victory. Two. Fights out at two.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
And he has an answer for Rikishi. Catches the kick. Punishing power slam. Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
No one hold. Rikishi tried to.
Rikishi got all of it.
Oh, going right into the pin.
2, 3, no! A 2 count.
Austin somehow kicked out. I cannot believe the beating he's been able to endure.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men?
Stone Cold avoids the attack.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. Now here it comes.
The fate of the match is at stake.
Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this bout, Rikishi.
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has... phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge.
A title coveted by legends and hungry young talent.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Now, Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Spiked, sit out, pile driver. Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
That's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
Hooked into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Being placed onto the top rope.
Shove all the way to the outside.
And Umaga will look to
From the top rope.
Look out below.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a
Lift off.
diving hammer strike.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
That's using your head. Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now. And now placed in the corner.
Moving him onto the top turnbuckle.
Oh my God, all the way to the outside.
Umaga's gonna fly! What? Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Umaga's gonna fly!
Samoan splash.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice. He's still got more left in the tank. Here we go. You ready for it?
Choke slam! Cover to be crowned champion. Digging deep for a kick out.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going. Ooh.
Clothesline. Cena ducks underneath. Couple of shoulder tackles now. Cena, the powerhouse, gonna finish things up with a slam.
It's that time again. Time for the five-knuckle shuffle. Five-knuckle
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Still only got one.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
What's he looking to do here?
The STF is cinched in. Whoa, wait a second.
What a counter! Spinning powerbomb. Pin, title on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
And the champ gets free in one.
Not quite enough to put him away. This'll do it. Umaga, Samoan spike.
He might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
We almost had a new champion.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
Naga's gonna fly!
All the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
He gets into the ring. Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel.
Here it comes! Samoa spike!
It just got as bad as it could to the champ.
New champion! An undefeated champion!
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion!
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown.
Nice takedown, stack for the pin!
Oh, breaking up the pin. Oh, no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over. Thunderous power slam.
Akam with a course correction.
Gets out of dodge.
AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents, but I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win.
And as a couple of Hall of Famers once said, it's time to get the tables.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
Placed him in the corner here.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
Cuts the attack off.
Inverted backbreaker.
Ow. Now count out as he takes things out of the ring. Right to the throat. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
He really felt the impact on that one.
A ferocious Razor coming out here.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting. Razor knocked him. Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's usually knocking
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by the hammer.
Getting back into the ring now.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Rosie out of harm's way.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a raw tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Can this pin put Jamal away? He breaks the pin, keeping his team in this one.
Propped up in the corner.
Oh, the table's being set on fire. Can't watch this. I can't watch this at all. Sliding back in under the going up top now. Oh, top rope. This is going to be bad. This is not going to be good. Back superplex.
He gets out of the way.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big.
And he's into the pin.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
He got the shoulder up in time. Wow. Gets lifted into position.
Oh, cover. Hoping to end this.
Shoulders up before two.
Still going to take a massive effort to keep him down.
And he heads back into the ring.
That should strike fear in your opponent. Up across the shoulder.
Samoa driver. Look at it. AOP just fell to their demise.
Quick shoulder up.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Mercilessly attacking over and over with no remorse. This kind of brutality is...
Rosie shutting the door right now. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.